what do you have coming up?
40s in First Class, my mixtape that's dropping next
Why
month.
is it called 40s in First Class?
Because it's like so, it's like 40s, are looked at as so like,
Hood?
like hood and like kind of homelessy. And let's be honest.
Who really drinks
And
40s anymore, though? If
and
you really think about it, though. Like,
people drink 40s.
people still drink 40s?
Yeah, go look at
I have
all
not
the.
drank a 40 since like the 90s.
But it's like a concept, Yeah, it's like 40s in First Class. Like if you could drink 40s in First Class, you're either hella fucking rich because you got a private jet because nobody's gonna fucking let you do that shit.
Yeah, you can't pull out a 40 in First Class.
You can't.
Actually, it's too much liquid to even take to the airport.
Yeah, so you gotta be hella rich to do that.
Right.
So it's like it's not a possible thing right now for me,
Okay.
but it's a good thing, cool thing to think about. If I could ever drink a 40 like in First Class, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
But first I'm gonna have to take care of so many people before I could buy myself a jet. So that's like a long time from now.
And this is mixtape number...
Fucking 1,000.
Mixtape number 1,000. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's like fifth, fourth, third. I don't fucking know.
What's Atlantic's... I mean, because this is given away for free, or you guys are actually going to put it up on iTunes? And
It's for free, and then like I think like singles, like there's like some stuff that like might go on iTunes and video and all that shit. But it's me wanting to just put out some fucking music and tour. Like I'm more of that type of artist. Like I like to be out there. I like to show my performance. I'd rather drop some music and go tour that shit.
is this the new music industry now? Because I remember I heard Currency talking about this, where he's like, you put out a mixtape for free, and then you tour performing the songs. And then, that starts to die down, and then you put out another mixtape, and then, you know what I mean? Like,
Lightweight, yeah, because like you said, music isn't really making that much money. They're only interested in singles, so you kind of got to play both sides. You got to drop some singles, and you got to do some mixtapes, and then you prepare yourself for a fucking album.
Okay.
But a lot of people go like, when are you dropping your album? Oh man, it's been so long. When are you dropping your album? I'm not so concerned about the album. I'm concerned about what I'm trying to fucking build right now. And I don't think it's built yet for me to even consider an album right now.
Like, what's Atlantic's view of this? Because, they've invested a certain amount of money in you, you know what I mean? As well as time and so forth. And you put together this body of music, which I guess they technically have a piece of, or, you know what I mean? Because when you're signed as an artist, the label essentially has certain ownership over all your music during that time. So you put this music together, then you give it away for free. Is there?
That's the difference though. People, when like if I was an artist that like the label has already put a budget on, like that I've already opened my budget and I haven't made it yet, or I'm where I'm at, I would be sad. But the thing is that's still there and it's still unopened. So like everything that I've done up until now has been me.
Really?
Yeah.
So Atlantic's not.
Like they may have like here or there, whatever, but my real budget is not open. Like it's still there, and contractually I have it. Like I'm gonna, but the thing is,
how many years into it now?
2
years.
But I have made, you know what I'm saying? Like I have my own studio. Like I started out with my own studio. All the woke stuff is us. That's an independent company. We have the clothing line. We have all this other stuff. So I'm not really too concerned until right now. When this next year, this is where they got to jump in. And I've heard it from like Craig and Julie and like people, like they really are like, okay, this is what time it is. And I feel happy about that because I've never been as sure about it happening as now.
Okay. So 40s in First Class is dropping when?
January.
Completely done?
That's the thing. I got like 20 songs that I keep swapping. I'm like, some of them I'm a little emotional, like, some of them I'm a little, but I think some of that stuff has to get out there. So I don't know. I think some of it just might end up on the EP, like, cause I don't.
Okay. Now who's on the mixtape?
Me.
All you.
I mean, I got a few features that are like, I actually just did a couple, but knowing how some stuff goes through, some stuff doesn't, I rather right now just me. And that's what I can pride myself on. Like, Good Nights and Bad Mornings, one, and all that was just me. And once again, I'm trying to do something that isn't really done too much. Like a girl usually needs a cosign or usually needs features or usually needs something. And I'm trying to just have people fucking like me for me.
Dope. Any producers outside producers, aside from, the people you usually work with?
DJ A, he's in Diplo's camp. And
Dope.
Pumbaa, I mean, that's my boy. That's always from the beginning. I mean, Ty did some stuff. Happy Perez, and then I don't know which other ones. Yeah, but I'm pretty much just going through. Even like, there's some producers that like this is like their first like artist that they're working with, like to put a name out there, whatever. So but it's dope. Whoever sends me some dope beats, I just get on it.
Now, what about the album? Number one, does the album have a name?
I don't know.
Has there been some previous names that have been scrapped?
I don't know what. Real Girl Fake World was scrapped. Fucking, because I don't think the whole world's fake now. I think some of them are fucking.
Just some of it.
But yeah, I don't know. I like Halfway There to Anywhere, because it's like incorrectly said.
Halfway
it's like,
there
to anywhere. Like halfway there,
so
comma,
that's the working,
to anywhere.
That's the working title right now?
That's what I like. I think that's for my EP though. But yeah.
And the EP is how many songs?
Like 6.
Like 6?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's coming out through Atlantic?
Yeah.
Officially?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's a working title. I don't know what else it could be. But all that stuff is like concepts, It's like, I used to ride the Greyhound from Northern Cali to Southern Cali, and like that's kind of what that reminds me of. Like I'm kind of anywhere right now.
Have you heard Tink?
Yeah.
Tink's dope.
Tink's fucking dope. I know. I was talking to Charlemagne. I was like, yo, I need to fucking work with her.
Tink is dope.
Yeah.
Like, did you hear that, was it Pushing Weight?
I didn't know she rapped. I was obsessed with one of her songs that she's singing in. With that Don't Tell Nobody. I was like obsessed with that shit. And then when I randomly ran across that, then when I went and saw her rap, I was like, oh shit. She's dope.
She's dope. And once again, another artist that's not really using sex to sell, like was really just a skillful artist.
Yeah.
And of course, there's Dej Loaf.
Yeah.
Another one.
Yeah.
Another one that people are really feeling right now.
Yeah.
It's almost like...
It's a good time. I think
That's
it's
what
like
I'm
right
saying.
before...
It's like you're seeing things change, kind of.
Because like I said, you need something. You needed Nicki to break that new, that like there was no female rappers. It was dry as fuck. You needed Nicki to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody would have paid attention to Nicki prior to that. I mean, as dope as she was, like, it wasn't going to happen like that. She did that. She broke that shit. She showed everybody there's money to fucking be made here as a female rapper. Yeah. And you get Iggy, and she's doing the same shit. And now there is money. You just got to fucking do it right. And then you also need the opposite so that it could be a good, ladies' night type situation. You need a lot of different type of female rappers. Not the same one over and over in every fucking shade.
Well, I mean, when you look at like a Dej Loaf, like that song kind of became viral on its own.
Yeah.
And I think the reason why you see so many of this kind of new breed of female rappers is that they're building up their own fan bases on social media.
Yeah.
And YouTube and so forth.
Yeah.
Whereas before it was like, okay, we're the record label and this is the female that we're going to be, that we're presenting to the world. Yeah. This is costing us $5 million, so I really hope this works.
Yeah.
And we, there's not going to be too many because it's, like I said, it's expensive to move them around and so forth. And this is all it is. But now you're actually seeing, more of a...
Well, girls are hustling. We're out here, really fucking doing it. Like when you see me on stage, you forget that I'm a female rapper up there. Like I'm not doing anything that I'm giving you a good show. And that's all that fucking matters. And it's like, I feel like that's how more females are thinking now. It's like, I'm really going to do this shit, like, and do it right. So... fucking congratulations. It's a good fucking day to be a fucking girl.